Hey, welcome back to the Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. I was stuck on this Inkwell boss or whatever they're called. I decided to, just before I went to bed, didn't record a session because I didn't think I'd do it, but I just tried a one-off just before I went to sleep, and lo and behold, I've managed to do it on my first attempt. It's sod's law, isn't it? Didn't record it. I'll just show you that I haven't changed the difficulty. It's still on normal. Does it say normal on here? Yeah, normal, there you go. Just under difficulty mode. And I'm going to just continue so we can see what happens after the defeat. What I did differently was I just stayed very still when I fought Red, the first phase, and I hardly had any damage and I defeated him. The second phase I took a bit of damage, but I managed to... Actually, let's get this done before they revive. Okay, let me just pause it. The second phase with Red, I think I sustained a bit of damage, but I still think I had all four or maybe three of those health regenerators left. Can't remember. And then I started taking a pounding. I thought, oh, here we go again. I always get stuck on the third phase with both of them. But somehow I got lucky. You know, when those blobs appear to regenerate them, I was managing to dispatch them quickly this time. And I managed to stay away from their attacks, and I just focused on one rather than trying to do two, so I wasn't changing between Red and Antea as much. I think I was just staying with Red and just trying to get attacks on him. And yeah, somehow I managed to do it. Thank God, so I can start streaming again. It's just a shame we missed the battle. I really do apologise, but essentially, I think I had streamed the first two phases. I got through, and I was stuck on the last. So the only difference is you only missed the last. In theory, you've only missed the last phase, where I've managed to beat both of them. If there was a way of recapturing that, I would, but there wasn't. And I promise you, I did not lower the difficulty. You're only cheating yourself if you do that. If I start on a difficulty, I always finish a game on that difficulty, no matter how much struggles I may have. So I'm really happy, mainly because I can stream again. So let's continue.
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Enough.
Ooh.
Can we please get out of here?
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm not going to play now because it's so late, but I just want to see what that garb was. Oh, we've only got one clue on the entity, so it's not finished. The woman who was executed by Haskell for New Eden's 1688 epidemic was innocent. Hmm. Let me do a little bit. Just see what happens. I don't want to do any more fighting, that's for sure.
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel judged. Like I'll never be understood again. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such specter of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Haskell's cowardice is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Never liked him. Never liked him. So we got some potential upgrades. Okay. Ooh. Should we change him? Yeah, why not? So a bit of a different look. Nice. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, it's so nice to be outside. So nice. I never thought I'd get past that blooming boss. This feels great. Let's just do some housekeeping before I end this recording, and then I can stream again from where I stopped properly from the next stream, essentially. I hope this isn't going to be the situation with the remaining bosses.
Something's concealed.
Where are you? Somewhere. Something's concealed where? Oh, I do like this new outfit that he's got. So much better.
Seems to be stuck.
Okay, well then. I'm getting carried away and playing the game, aren't I?
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Oh, what's this? Okay, so at least we can come back, go up now. Just see what's here, if anything. Cool. Not breakable. Fair play. Please. Nope. There was a rope up there. Let me just see what is there. Oh. There's obviously something up here. Do I want to do this? Is it a nest? Okay. Oh. Something, I suppose. Of course. Oh, I can't go now.
Move, Red.
I feel like a bloody target practice. Away with you!
It's coming for you.
Great. Bitch.
Watch out. We made it angry.
Great.
Bastard!
Yeah, see you later, git. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? So I can end the blooming stream. Keep running, keep running.
That down there, I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
Okay. This is where I'm going to save it. And then we'll continue. Actually, do you know what? Let's just get to the point we need to be. Which is confronting this.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once. One thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
Do we have to fight him as well?
The Lord's promise of salvation
Right. Oh, I can't
from
save
hell
it.
pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in his name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it.
neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banisher speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye, it is a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
Right. Oh, you can't save it. Oh, this is bad.
It tells the story of a woman, a teacher, living peaceably among friends, until there came a plague. In fear, the good people went to their governor. "The devil walks among us," they said, "and you must save us, or we will find someone who will." This governor knew he could not save them. But he could give them a witch. She would confess, or she would be judged.
Deborah Comenius was a witch, Mr. McCraith. She was the devil's tool, and worse, much worse.
The trial was not fair. You had no proof, and you knew it.
Credible witnesses gave believable testimony, sir.
Witnesses like Gibbs, who pressured you into a guilty verdict to avoid being suspected of witchcraft yourself.
There was pressure, I'll not deny it. But I did what I did to protect the colony. It was a difficult time.
The picture of yourself that you hold in your mind is that of a great occultist.
To repel the devil, the wise and fearless man must learn the Black Spy's tricks.
Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil, past the hem, beyond the invisible? Have you ever heard of the Arrowloo?
What gibberish is this?
No? Your good friend Etienne Roulet did not. It seems they knew worthy of his secrets. Never mind. Do you then consider yourself a true demonologist?
In order that a war be just, 3 things are necessary. Firstly, the authority of the sovereign. Secondly, a just cause. Thirdly, a rightful intention.
Aye, the Summa Theologiae of St. Thomas Aquinas, a classic quote from which you have conveniently omitted an important detail. To wit, a just cause is required, namely that those who are attacked should be attacked because they deserve it on account of some fault. You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
What do you really want, Governor?
I wish only to serve. I am the trusted servant of the good people of New Eden. Without me, they're lost.
Without them, you would be lost.
Yes. Maybe I do need them. Very human of me. But these people undoubtedly need me, Mr. McCraith. And there is no one else.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract. I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it? Belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
Ah, dear. What do we do? I really feel like killing him. He really pisses me off. I'm going to sacrifice him. Sod it. I'll spare all the rest of them.
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You brought the curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in to fix your mistake. You boast of your knowledge of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock. All show and no meat. I'm not here today to bring justice. But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors.
No.
He deserves blaming. And shame on me if I don't do it. Hell's bells! No!
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
Oh, Mara. Oh, God. Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
This is unfair.
Is the evil gone for good?
Far from it.
Then who will protect us?
I will. While Mr. McCraith fights the curse of New Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, I'll try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness and the strength to bear the consequences of our actions. For your fee, one of the many debts my father left me.
You'd best put your own debts first, young Master Haskell.
Don't I know it?
I hate this place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
Yeah, we will definitely do that. That's for sure. And get rid of the. Oh, you still can't get rid of these things. Alright, let's get to a shelter, shall we? Still only 14%. Unbelievable.
Ghost Ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
New Eden curse a long winter. Did I already write about the winter that never ended? Sometimes I lose track of time. This is the reason why I keep these pages until the day I'll give them to the wind to witness of what happened to us. 1694. Sickness was upon us. Chicken died first. Then the calves and the lambs. Crops were bad in the summer. Autumn was grey and cold. Old people started to die. I remember, I think it was in October when we buried the Hutchinson. A whole family taken by the disease in 2 days, children and adults all alike. Then there was the fire on the docks, or was it before? It is hard to remember anymore. Fear rose, and the decision was made to send the children away. By precaution, the Governor Haskell ordered all the children to be sent away. Thickskin New Smith and Nicholas Doolan agreed to the young ones to Boston. It was in December. I remember it because I wrote a long page in my journal that day, the 7th of December. Cold was already terrible then. It only went worse since. Spring never came. According to my notes, we are already in May, and snow and ice is everywhere. Our only visitor for all these months is that French friend of the governor, Etienne Roulet, and even him cannot leave now. Minister Davenport has ceased to conduct prayers and guidance in the meeting house. The survivors are all hungry and cold. Soon help should arrive by boat. Banishers from Europe. I wonder if they'll ever be able to leave like the rest of us. Lucy B. To protect his family, Governor Haskell felt compelled to execute a settler suspected of witchcraft. Governor Haskell feared his study of the occult would turn settlers against his family. Infamy. The Avatar is an infamy obsessed by the injustice of Deborah Comenius' witchcraft. Deborah Comenius's witchcraft trial. Inhabitant portrait a vengeful entity of the infamy type, implacable and unforgiving, a gigantically bloated construction of rock and mud. The entity will judge, weighing the guilt of those brave enough or foolish enough to approach it. Woe betide the community under which it lies, for it spreads naught but poison. The woman who was executed by Haskell for New Eden's 1688 epidemic was innocent. The disease afflicting the Harrows is caused by an infamy, a rare spectre obsessed with injustice. On a quest to right his father's wrongs, Lammy Haskell has been studying forbidden magic. Having stolen his father's forbidden books, Lammy Haskell used them to study witchcraft. Lammy Haskell is ashamed of his father's cowardice, so discreet in the background that he could be mistaken for the furniture. This young man, given to yapping like an over-eager pup, seems equally shy, anxious, and friendly. Governor Haskell, to put her on trial, putting the pieces together, the Banishers realized that they had just aught an avatar of the nightmare and infamy, outraged by the injustice of Deborah's conviction at the hands of Haskell and the people of New Eden. The Banishers blamed Governor Haskell and harvested his essence. Lammy Haskell paid them their fee. Oh, there's a lot there. Okay, I'm not going to read it, I'll just pause. First paragraph, second paragraph, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and finally the seventh paragraph there. Okay. What I'll do is rest.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Haskell saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
I suffer, and somebody in New Eden is to blame.
Aye, or everybody.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
You thought by becoming a Banisher, you'd overcome your anger and fear.
I thought at least I'd gain control. I'm a big bad Banisher. I fear no ghost. I understand now that this control was but a mere illusion. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Are you sure it was a dream? Is that why you left the schoolhouse without me?
Yes. It must have been a dream. She wasn't there. I mean, how could she have been there? But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
No, not even death. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Okay, didn't realise my mute button was on. Apologies. So we got a new thing, a new power. Antea can alter the veil's fabric around a target and restrain it, efficient against creeping ivy. Ah, that's something we've been waiting to try and destroy. Red can destroy the lesser spectres hidden inside its buds. In combat, Antea can catch her foes in an ethereal web, dealing a small amount of damage. Hit an enemy affected by ensnare, reduce weaving effect duration. The ensnare manifestation has been unlocked after the consumption of essence, soaking powerful tie of a nightmare's vengeful avatar. Okay. Cool. Excellent. Let's check this one out. So that'd be 1985, 30, 44. Not quite sure which one. I think I'll go for this one. Okay. Alright, and this is where we will end the stream. Or in this case, a recording. I thought there was a crow at the window.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong? I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Okay, brilliant. Save it. Wonderful. And that's where we'll end the recording. So thank you so much for joining. We managed to do the boss. Sorry I didn't get a chance to record any of it. But as I said, in my last stream, we did get to phase 3. The only difference is I managed to defeat the 2 of them together in said phase 3. And then I started the recording just before we got the dialogue. So didn't miss much, thankfully. And again, thank you for all your support. And join me in the next live stream. Go back to live streams now from this point. We're going back to visit Ceridian by the looks of it. So till then, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.